Hello everyone, welcome back to Operation Anthropoid. This is Trig. It is now Germany's turn at the start of 1939, so January. I'm here with the Electron because we're actually about to start some action this turn. Before you all get excited, no, I'm not attacking the Allies, but I will be attacking some neutrals adjacent to the Allies, and so he's here in case that starts getting a little bit spicy. So before we start, I'm going to go ahead and do my tech rolls, since I've got somebody here to watch them. We're going to go advanced subs, long-range aircraft, improved factories, and I actually finished the last one last turn. Radar, I think. Yep. Get those together and then roll them up. Okay, that looks like a lot of nothing again. And I hit improved factories. Okay. Not the ones I wanted to hit, but it'll have to do for now. Germany will not be going into July 1939 with a very well-developed tech program at all. But granted, neither is anyone else. The British are really the only people who succeeded in everything they were looking for at this early game. All right, so going into combat moves, Spain has none. Germany, however, does have a few. We are going to quickly move a few things in combat move before we get to the declarations of war, so that the British Navy doesn't do annoying things. So we're going to take these two ships, go 1, 2, 3 with the battlecruiser. Actually, that battlecruiser can't get back, so we'll go on. So the destroyer will go back and port, and the battlecruiser will be marked as a raider in A20. I need to grab one of those raiding tokens, which are over here somewhere. There you go. Okay, so that is a raider and A20, and then these submarines will move from A44, yes, A44, to A35 up here off Portugal. And I believe that's all the submarines of mine that would be in any sort of position that would need to move. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'll leave these here, because I believe even if the UK declares war, I can still leave this season without getting shot at, and so that could be a little bit more flexibility if he decides not to declare war this turn. Alright, so that's all that. And, oh, this transport is going to move 1, 2. Also important because this Polish torpedo destroyer could get annoying. Alright, so then on to the attacks. The 91st Army is going to attack Belgium, but not all of it. We will attack with all the blitzing units here, and 1 cavalry. The other 3 cavalry will instead go south 1, 2 into Switzerland, along with the entirety of the 84th Army, this cavalry from Bohemia, and this cavalry from Berlin. So that is all of my land units. Oh, I don't want to use these airborne. They need to stay in Bavaria. I don't want to take those off the airport. That would have been bad. Yeah, so they'll just sit there. Nothing to do this turn. In terms of planes, the medium bomber and the 91st will attack Belgium, and then we'll send 1 fighter and 1 tactical bomber to Switzerland, and then the other 2 fighters will go north to Belgium. Alright, that is all of that moved then. Actually, this transport will remain here. Okay, so big thing next, because I'm attacking Belgium and Switzerland, those 2 will fall under the control of the United Kingdom, and both the United Kingdom and France will get 2 D12 of income roll. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to copy the Dutch recruitment, and then I will go ahead and roll these 2 dice up here in the North Sea. for the British income increase for Belgium. And then we'll do this again for Switzerland for the British, and then again for the French for both. All right, so British income increase for Belgium. That's a 14. Seem to keep rolling 12s. That easily puts the UK at wartime income, I'm pretty sure, because 16 plus 14 is 30. They can only go up to 25. All right, so the UK is at wartime income. Does the UK wish to declare war on Germany?
No.
Okay, no. And then we will go ahead and roll the French. There's no need to roll the other British one. So the French for Belgium. That is a 7 and a 1. Darn it, looked like a 2. That is an 8. I believe that also pushes the French. Yep, that also pushes the French to wartime income. Will they declare war on the Germans?
They will not. I definitely thought that was 2 1s at first.
I know, I did too. That's robbed me of some hope there. Oh well. It was a very slim chance that 4 D12s was going to actually not cause the UK and France to go to war. Okay? But that means that I can then proceed to finish up my combat moves, which that would be everything then, because I don't need to use any of the contingency moves that the UK and France declared war. And so then I'm going to grab some dice, and we can go ahead and roll these battles out. And I'm just going to go ahead and roll them. Actually, I'll bring them down to the battle board. They're complicated enough. So Switzerland has that. We'll do Switzerland first. So that is that, and then the 84th Army. I did not set any of this up ahead of time, because I was doing all my planning on a single-player game, and so when I invited the Electron over for multiplayer, it kind of threw off all my planning. So that's why I'm a little bit disconcerted here, because I had stuff marked, and that is now not marked. All right, that AA, don't do anything. That marker doesn't bother. Fighter at 6, tactical 7. And then all these will be down at 1. Yeah. Okay. And then mountain infantry at 2, 3 from the artillery, and then 1 infantry also at 2. Okay. I think that's everyone set up. So we'll have dice, none of the 5s, none of the 4s. We'll have 1 at 3, a lot at 2. That is, oh, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 non-first strikes. And then we'll recruit these for the 2 artillery first strike. And then some more. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 infantry. Alright, that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with first strikes. That is 2 artillery at 2, because we're attacking into mountains. That is 1 hit. So I assume that would be the Swiss militia. Then we're going to start from the top. Tactical bomber at 7. That's a miss. Fighter at 6. That's also a miss. Mountain infantry at 3. Also a miss. All those cavalry and infantry at a 2. Okay, the infantry gets it done. 2 hits from the infantry. There's 3 mountain infantry, so we'll go ahead and roll the 11 infantry at 1. That's stacked. I don't believe... Oh, there's 1 hit. Okay, so that is all the Swiss infantry gone, and you can go ahead and roll back for those. 1 hit, just that 5. So we will go ahead and lose 1 German infantry. And then we'll clean this all up and bring the Belgians down. So this all goes back on the board up here. I'm going to just stick it in the North Atlantic, and then I will clean it up after the recording is over. But Switzerland falls to the Germans, and this force is attacking Belgium. All right. Did I leave anyone down here? No. Okay. Fourth. So 4 Belgian infantry, and then that will be 2 fighters from that air group. Okay. So 4 infantry. There's no terrain modifier, so they'll be at 4. These 2 fighters will be at 6. The medium bomber will be at 7. The mechanized will be at 3. Okay, that mountain infantry should be in Switzerland. I'm going to return him real fast. And then these light armor, I believe, are also a 3. Yes, because they got nerfed in V4. And then 2. They're for... Oh no, cavalry's a 3, because again, I don't believe Belgium has any weirdness with terrain. If we go ahead and look at it, from the German roundel to the Belgian roundel, there is no hills. It's just going into France. All right. So 2 fighters, 1 tactical bomber, and then that is 10 and 11 units. So that should be 10 at 2 at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So no first strike here. This is a pretty simple battle. We'll go ahead and roll the 10 at 3. Oh, that's not bad. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. That is all the Belgians dead in the first round. So we'll see what the Belgians get in return. Open on 1 hit here. Okay, 2. Not great. We will lose 1 cavalry and 1 mechanized infantry. Well, could have been better. But we secure both Belgium and Switzerland with minimal casualties. Right. Delete. There you go. And then these all go back to Belgium. And again, I will make that look nicer after the recording is over. So, moving on to non-combat then. All of the German planes will come back and land in northern Germany. And then these 4 airborne will march north to western, it's not northern Germany, it's western Germany. This militia will move to eastern Germany. This transport will go in port in West Germany. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only if they declare war. So these 2 planes will also go land back in Western Germany. All the ships off here will be going into port, just to put that on the record. That battlecruiser, those submarines are good. These submarines are just going to scooch out of the way because I don't want the British declaring war and sniping them. So all these planes should be out of range. That guy's stuck on map. And there's no one up here. Okay. That works. Yep. France can't attack because that's all militia. And even then, I don't think they can attack outside of home country turn 1. It'll between units there. Alright. So that's that. We can go ahead and move on from non-combat to Spain. I always forget about Spain. All right, Spain. We're going to do something a little bit interesting here. We're going to take all of the forces. Nope, not just that artillery. All of the forces present in Madrid are going to move to Eastern Andalusia. All right, and so the entire Madrid will be left empty. The entire Spanish army is in Eastern Andalusia, and these two fighters will remain in Galicia and Leon. Very well. Then Spain gets recruitment roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And is that? That is a 6. And we will place another infantry in Eastern Andalusia. All right. So moving on to the actual German place units. We have 2 cavalry, 1 mechanized, an airborne, and a medium bomber. So the airborne will be placed in Western Germany. Dang it. Oh well, that airborne should have been a cavalry. The mechanized will be placed in Western Germany. The cavalry will be placed in Bavaria. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
If you had it on your other save, feel free to go with that.
Yeah, well, I've been debating whether to send a cavalry or an airborne in as the sacrificial unit for Belgium. And I decided on an airborne when I did my buy, and then a cavalry when I did the actual attack. So I'll just leave it as...
Gotcha, okay.
I'll just leave it as an airborne. It'll be fine. I'll just have to figure out a way to get it in there with the plane. All right, and this medium bomber is also going to go in Western Germany. Yep. This is slightly difficult because if I stick my mouse, my opponent now knows exactly where in France I'm looking. All right.
I'll look away.
Yeah, that's fine. The thing is, France changes so much every single turn. The Electron has been excellent at anticipating any options I could have had for an early war so far, and has countered all of them brilliantly. So hopefully the Switzerland-Belgium pincer here does a little bit to negate that advantage by taking the Maginot out of the equation. All right. So in that case, we're going to go ahead and adjust the income. Switzerland and Belgium, that is +2 for Germany. I think it will probably already be adjusted here. Yep, so Germany will now be at 27. I feel like I should be at 26. Because I should be at 20, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Oh, no, Belgium's worth 2. My bad. Okay, that is 26. That Belgium's worth less. So it should be 1, 2 for Austria, Bohemia, 27. Okay. So that's 27. I've already gone ahead and done my tech rolls. And then I will add that to the German bank. And we will leave it here. Thank you all for watching. And I will turn you over to the Warden, who probably will have a slightly less eventful turn, given that it's still January 1939, and the communists just really can't do anything yet because their income hasn't picked up. Thank you all for watching, and have a good evening.